Hello! Well, you may have noticed that we're not in Ayaron's world. Where we are is in Ayaron's science world. This is where I work out all my stuff. I'm not sure I've ever really shown you this place before. There may have been glimpses of it here and there. But as you can see, this is where an awful lot of my designs for things, like this is the door to the enchanting place is. And this is the designs, various different designs for the lighthouse. Like this one here was using a minecart to go around to activate it. And then this is the design we finally settled on. Not sure what this was about. Possibly it was me working out the sheep pens. I don't know. There's an awful lot of stuff here that I can't really remember what it was for anymore. Way up there is where I was doing spawning tests. There's a glass ceiling here, so it never actually rains down there. This is just a test world that I downloaded. The whole thing is half slabbed, plenty of room. So up here is where I was testing spawning rates and what the maximum height for spawning is, and so on and so forth. This is me sort of doing the beginnings of Cloud Spawner, I think. And so on and so forth. But the reason why we are here today is to test chicken spawning. Oh, I forgot to put lights here. Could you not fall down that hole? Because that would just be annoying. If you could just... Yeah, just go away, please. Thank you. Let me put some glowstone down. Make sure he doesn't blow up, because that would be annoying. Get rid of these people, because they're going to be noisy. There we go. And... mobs won't spawn anywhere that's half slab, but obviously anything I build then has areas in it where they might start to spawn. There we go. Right, so what we are doing here is checking chicken spawning. So if I just... because I was told that if you threw eggs and made it hit a chicken, you would get more chickens than if you just threw the eggs and made it hit a wall. So that's what we're going to test. I'm going to throw 64 eggs at this chicken. And then as other chickens appear, I will be hitting the other chickens as well. And then we'll see how many we get. So. Okay, so that's 64. There was actually a multiple spawn in there, which might skew the figures slightly, I'm thinking. Unless it's the fact that multiple spawns are more likely when you aim and hit a chicken. Now on this side, I'm going to throw 64 eggs, and I'm just going to aim for the wall. And the bottom of that is open, so the chicks can escape out the way to make it easier. So another 64. Oh. Okay, that one just glitched into the wall and died. We'll have to give a +1 to this column. Let me try this way. So I did 4 so far. Okay, there's something wrong here. Okay, we're going to start this side again, and I'll just aim straight down. In fact, I can just aim into there, can't I? 1, 2... Okay, so that I think is an even amount. I'm not sure why they're all clustered there. I think they're trying to head for the adult chicken there. So, let's let these ones out. How did you get on this side of the wall? Don't die! There we go. So we can get all these ones out. And let's try and count them. Yep. Okay, those guys are glitching. Okay, so we don't count the adult. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Possibly 13 from when I was aiming at the chicken. Hey guys. Hey, guys. I've got seeds. There we go. Alright, and let's count on this side. Just wait for them to settle down a bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's only one difference. They really want to be by that adult chicken, don't they? Now, I did this experiment before, and the sides are exactly the same. So this was the aiming at the chicken side, I believe. And this was the side that wasn't. Oh no, this one has adult chicken. So this was the aiming at the chicken side. Okay. And as you can see, this time, aiming at the chicken produced a lot less than just aiming at the solid wall. So I honestly think there's nothing in this aiming at chickens thing. I mean, in this case, we ended up with even numbers, and that was with a multiple spawn on this side, if you remember. We had a cluster of 4 appear in one go. And the numbers were only more or less even. And over here, the aiming at the chicken produced a lot less than when I wasn't. So I don't think it makes a difference. Go away. You have a shovel. Need more glowstone blocks. Anyway, back to the real world. So, someone asked, when am I going to finally put the pixel art on the side of this mountain? So I think the answer is going to be soon. So let's just take a look at this mountain, and then we'll get the measurements for it. Now, I think I want to leave that. So, and because wool burns very easily, we need to not build anything near the lava. In fact, it might be worth knowing what the flammability range of lava is. So let's... Because I'm in hard mode. Oh no, I wanted the sheep, didn't I? There we go. I just wanted to grab some wool. Let's do an experiment. Because in hard mode now, flame apparently spreads a lot more than it used to. So that's why I've always got a water bucket on me now. Because, you know, I live in a wooden tower. So, how close does wool have to be to lava before it will start burning? It's a nice straight line there, so... I don't know if it's random, probably is. So that's a distance of 1, 2, that's a gap of 4. And that wool is fine. That's a gap of 3. Because I know that fire can jump. So gap of 3 and the wool is still there. Gap of 2. Because if we do pixel art, it's likely to be made of wool. I do like using flammable things, don't I? Oh, I've never finished the roof on the greenhouse. That's a bit remiss of me, isn't it? Yes, I enchanted myself a level 30 shovel, so I have a nice quick one. Efficiency 4. Okay, so that's a gap of 2, and it's not set fire yet. Let's try a gap of 1. Now, I'm going to just harvest some reed while I'm waiting, because I was in need of some more books for the enchanting table in the Enderman farm. So this will get me the paper at least. I never did get around to building the bridge I wanted to, did I? I wanted a bridge that went over there into the desert. Never got around to it. I might have to start thinking about designs. I don't know, I've got this desire now to... Well, I'll still be doing the practical projects, like, you know, I want to make myself a chicken house and so on, and maybe work out a way of automatically cooking animals. But I also want to sort of prettify the place up a bit, because, you know, for the past, well, nearly all of them, episodes and so on, I've been concentrating an awful lot on the practical side of things. Okay, so you still haven't caught fire. Surely that will catch fire now. There it goes. And it just burns out. Interesting. I am on the right difficulty setting, aren't I? Yes, hard. Now, I expected that to flame and just go bloom. You know, bloom, that's the sound that fire makes. I've heard it. Okay, so maybe this is less of a danger than I feared. Okay, I still want to leave the lava flow there, but we can go around it if necessary. I'd still rather leave a slight gap. The main canvas for pixel art is that wall there, where it's sort of inset. And then we've got like the bulge to the left and the right. So I can flatten this wall off, and then I imagine covering it in coloured wool. So what's the gap between this bulge and that bulge? We'll call it here. Okay, Y of 67. Oh, I was looking at height. Okay, it's the Z-axis. Say to here. $20. Okay. So whatever design we want to put there has to have a width of about 20. So what I'm thinking is that the flat bit could be a picture, and then the bulgy out bits could maybe be carved to look like something, or maybe just, you know, a picture which, you know, which will just look good framed by that and that. So we need to know the height. So let's see whether or not I can get up there using my ender pearls. I'm always watching Etho do this, and I'm amazed by his accuracy. Yeah, because whenever I try it, that happens. Okay. That just isn't going to work, is it? Ow. Okay, let's just do this. I've already got 4 left as well. let's do this the slightly harder way. Okay, here we are. And I've got one ender pearl to get back again. So, this is a height of 105. So I believe it's 64. So that's a height of 41. So that's what we've got to work with. 20 by 40. So if people could suggest things which it could be a good picture of, or even a complete design, if you go into MS Paint and zoom all the way in, then you can paint with the colours with large pixels and so on. And that way, it could be the exact thing here. And you could always send the designs to me. Or I can try and work out how to pixelate whatever you want, or if there's a famous character. I mean, I know we could just go with the creeper, especially because of the size and shape of the thing. But I was thinking of something a bit more colourful, maybe a bit more actual picture-like. So it's not just a character in the middle of that space, but it's like an entire scene, maybe. I mean, 20 by 40 isn't many pixels, but you could probably get something quite nice in that size. And it could expand out to the left and right a bit if need be. I mean, I could always move the lava flow, couldn't I? Although I've got to keep it away from my tree line. The base looks really good from here. That's the other thing I was always talking about, was just making like a little lookout house, tower, something on top of that mountain there. Just, to get like a nice overview of the area, even more so than my lighthouse. Okay, let's see how far back we can go. That's quite a distance. Right, so here we are with the with our farm, or at least the animal side of it. Sorry, that cow just made a beeline for me. I've been coming in here every now and then and breeding up the animals. So, I've been breeding up the cows. I did the chickens a bit, because I can breed those with seeds. I still have no carrots, so I can't breed the pigs. And I have no potatoes. So, let's just get some more cows going, because I need to start harvesting leather soon. I think I'm doing this in pairs, so they'll find each other. You two, and you, and you. Oi. You two. Yep. Look. Well, they say love is blind, but that's ridiculous. Oh well. Those two aren't going to get any. Love, I mean. So, there is a way from each pen into the other pens. I haven't done an airlock system yet. So, this is where the chickens are hanging out. But I think I want them in a... Oh, those cute little chirpy, cheep. There must be a dark cave under there somewhere. Right, so I want them to be, I think, to have like a chicken house where they can live, rather than them being free roaming, because that way I can make it so I can collect the eggs without having to come in manually. I'll make it quite a nice house, There's definitely something under there. A dark spot. So I just want to have a think about what I want to do here precisely. Okay, I think I've worked out the dimensions of what I want here. So let's just get the basic structure in and get all the chickens on the outside so I've got the freedom to build without them getting in the way.